What's your reaction to the KD versus Stephen A beef?
Man, Stephen A can't catch a break, huh? he keep fucking with us. I know, like, he may think that because we up here talk about players that we don't got the players back. That we not gonna vouch for the players, because KD's a player, like, he playing. He ain't no former player where you can sit up here and just talk crazy to the former players. We could talk back, go back and forth, right? So KD got a brand to uphold. You know, he's been a bit ultra sensitive with criticism, you know, just like anybody else. I think we like praise more than we like criticism, so we're gonna be a little bit more biased toward what we receive. But I think Stephen A just needs to understand he's in a losing situation. You got a lot of players who's gonna come to Kevin Durant's defense when it's coming to just calling you a clown. It's old media trying to still get down. It's new media right now. And I'm gonna keep preaching that the new media is what really is the driving force between sports and the audience. So if they wanna hear authentic conversations between player to player, that's what we're gonna start doing. But I mean, for you, Stephen A, to get on there and try to get people to come listen to you fight against players is just counterproductive. It's counterproductive, because that ain't how you got here. So you need to kind of refocus. Fighting against players may get you clickbait, may get you views, but when we see you, it's a different energy. That's a lot of players may feel the same way about me, because I'm coming at it it's a different lens for me, but I still got respect for all these guys.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if you don't got respect for a guy, you're gonna start talking crazy about personal stuff and all that, because he's coming back at you from stuff you saying. It's a microwave society. Everybody's fucking cooked.
All right, let's shift over to this side of the couch. Kenny, what do you think about this whole Stephen A, KD beef? KD calling Stephen A clown, Stephen A pointing out that he wasn't a clown when they wanted him to pull up to various boardroom ventures.
I'm glad I caught myself. Them calling him for work, for documentaries, he's cool. Using, all right. People gonna watch it if Stephen A on it. Cool. I'm gonna use you if I can. So that part of it, he can still think you're a clown in the same breath while using you for his shit. Both things can exist simultaneously. Yeah, it's that man's personal opinion about that man, the way he feel about Stephen A. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's if Stephen A. had ever played in the NBA and same energy, I think it'd be perceived a little different. But the fact that you've been a journalist forever and Kevin Durant looks at himself as one of the best players ever to lace him up. So for there to be any bad blood, any bad words, any bad whatever it is between the two, I'm pretty sure Kevin Durant feels that it's merited. I don't think he just picked it out of thin air. Stephen A's job is to critique basketball, yes. And with this particular player, to your point, he is sensitive about his game, about the time that he has put in, about how he goes about his craft, and the results that he's got from that time that he's put in working on his craft. So for anybody to ever question that, he has a problem.
Facts.
And he's not afraid to voice it. So I guess it became there's a boiling point with certain things, and I think Kevin Durant has reached it with said person. And that's what you get.
I mean, questioning KD's leadership, saying that's going to hold the Suns back.
No, but that is the problem.
Yeah.
And I think that's been the issue this whole time with players and media, right? Media is the power of the pen, right? And the pen is what the fans read, right? The voice is what the fans hear. So when Stephen A. Smith or anyone says he's not a leader, the player is asking the question, who the fuck are you to decide that? You've never been in this locker room. You've never been in the practice. You've never seen me work out. What are you judging it off of? How are you judging what I am? What part of the game? Like, what are you watching the game, in and out, halftime, whatever the fuck you doing on how you watch the game, because you are a sports reporter, so you're watching everything. So how are you judging I'm not a leader? What on the fucking court says I'm not a leader? Because in practice, in shoot around and film, you're not here to give that judgment. So you're just saying it and then you're spewing it across the world.
Man.
That's the problem here. You're telling the world I'm not a leader because of actually what now?
Yeah, what are you basing it?
What are you basing it off of?
You don't like me.
Like that's like, what are you because I made a decision to go to Golden State to win a championship and get a finals MVP. That's what you're saying I'm not a leader of? Because we lost a 3-1 lead. We as a group lost a 3-1 lead.
I'm a bad.
Was the coach a leader? Did he get fired? No, you're just blaming me? There's so many factors of going into something. Was Curry not a leader when LeBron James came back? Was LeBron not a leader when it was down 1-3? Was he a better leader when it went up and won 4-3? How are we fucking judging this? Yeah. That's the problem with the player themselves. Is the people who are not even close to us is giving us our titles.
Well, they have the platforms making us believe.
Making them believe.
Making them believe.
That we accept the titles. We don't accept the titles that people that don't do what we do give us.
Like championships don't give fucking people titles, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, is Jokic a leader? Because they won a championship? Or because he's an MVP? Yeah. When he says, hey, I don't know. What did you tell your team? Shit, I didn't tell them shit.
Yeah. Got on the plane.
I play my game. I go home. Is that a leader? Like leadership is a gray area, man. It's crazy.
So people, to your point, right? The media portrays it as the guy that's the leading scorer or who has the most jersey sales supposed to be the leader on the team. So they try to hold you accountable for something that you probably not, for one, you don't want to be for two, and that you very well might be for three in your own way.
It's the penalty of leadership.
Right? No, it's a penalty of people buying my jersey and me getting a big contract just because I have these things.
You want to
I'm
be the
still
king?
an introvert.
You want to be the
right?
king?
No.
Hey,
what I'm saying,
but I'm still an introvert.
Do you want to be the king?
No. But the thing is this. Okay, he lost 3-1. They blame him.
Yep.
Right. And then he goes to Golden State.
And we win.
They win. He's the best player, Finals MVP. Did he lead them to championships?
Curry led them.
Right? No. We're not giving you credit for that. Hell no. Right? No, we're not giving you credit. We're not giving you credit for winning. No. That's like it's.
We won before you.
You're picking and choosing.
One whole time.
We won before you.
You're picking and choosing. That's why I said even when Charles Barkley said it, oh, he's not a leader. What does that? How are you saying that, dog?
No, we can't.
We watched you in Philly. Were you a leader when it was? Nah, that wasn't your team then, huh? You go to Phoenix. They were already good before you. I'm pretty sure you called yourself a leader there because they're winning, right? Right? They're winning, so you're a leader then. When they start losing, you probably wasn't the leader. It went back to Kevin Johnson.
Yeah.
When you went over to
Houston,
right? You wasn't the leader, right? Everything fell on who? Hakeem. I think there's an article right now by, is it Scottie Pippen or is it Drexler? It's a public one that said, you owe us an apology for being out of shape. Is that your leadership?
Yeah.
You Google it. You owe us an
Google it.
apology for being out of shape. Have you given that apology to that group?
Yes, to your teammates.
Well,
Yes, article I think from back in 2023.
The last year, a couple months
Pippen
ago.
said he thought Charles Barkley wasn't dedicated enough to winning a championship.
What's that again? Who said that?
Scottie Pippen said that he thought Charles Barkley wasn't dedicated enough to winning a championship.
Okay, now, I'm sorry. But when you talk about other people's legacy, right? There is a 6-time champion who's won it 6 times that got over the hump of beating the Detroit Pistons. That means they had to do extra shit, lift weights, do whatever the fuck they had to do to win. You get with him and he says, you didn't do enough. So when you're sitting here questioning other people, you were questioning yourself that you didn't do enough to win a championship. You just did enough for yourself. You didn't do enough for the team. You came here to win a championship, but you was playing like you was still in Philadelphia and still here you got to do some extra shit to get over that hump. But you're the same person that's throwing rocks at every other player, questioning who they were. And that's why I said I always called them on this bullshit. Like, I was a fan of yours, so I know what was said about you. I asked about you. I've asked Drexler about, hey, what happened to when y'all came over here? I've asked those questions.
So just to play devil's advocate, can't Stephen A. not do the same thing? Because as you mentioned, KD said, we haven't seen you in locker rooms, haven't seen you in film. Let me just read a part of the response that Stephen A. gave on First Take. He said, respectfully, Kevin Durant, can you stop lying, please? I've been an NBA reporter. I was a columnist for the Philadelphia Inquirer as well. Kevin Durant has seen me in the locker room when he was at Oklahoma City and Golden State. He's certainly seen me at games throughout his career. But there's the other part of that too. The film, you're in the locker room for media availability.
Yes.
Yeah,
For that small window. It's a lot more locker room time, obviously.
Can I please?
Yes.
I mean,
Mr. Cemetery.
I don't want to add on.
And you're not local media, so you're not there every day.
Yeah, that's what let me hear local. Let me hear local media say someone's. I respect the local media.
We did see another member, Philadelphia Inquirer, local media, say some things recently.
About who?
That may or may have gotten him in an altercation, etc.
But I would trust. But what I'm saying is, I would trust his opinion over national media, because national media is higher, right? You know what I mean? It's like the top notch. They're not dealing with that local shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so
we
Stephen
pull
A,
up for the big click.
Yeah, we're speaking here across the board. I don't know what's going on local, but and they're saying, well, since you don't see us every day, don't tell me what I am then. That's the player standpoint.
Full circle, because I'm not the hypocritical type. We were the first ones to actually question KD's leadership.
Cap. Charles Barkley was.
I'm
And we
talking
chimed in.
As far as us, the new media.
Yeah,
We made the comments.
in the new media.
When you say we, you speak in French or you talking about you?
I'm talking about we.
Who's we?
We had a whole.
Who's we?
We had a whole debate.
No, you.
It was actually Brandon.
Yeah, what?
Oh, yes, Brett.
And that's what I'm saying. We all spoke about it, right? And KD was supposed to come on the show to address it,
Asian couch.
right? So
Every couch.
when we're looking at the Stephen A. thing, we did Stephen A. a favor early on by actually bringing this topic up as fellow former athletes, former players. We say, Brandon, like, man, so who has KD made better?
But that was already out there, though.
No, remember.
It was already out there.
That's the reason why we spoke on it.
Yeah.
Brandon wanted to know who has he made better, what makes him such a good leader, all that kind of stuff. So as we dug into it, we started to find some answers, right? It's like you can't really quantify because Gil feels a certain way about leadership when it's like, all right, I'm supposed to lead by example. The only way you're supposed to do that is go in and put your own work in, right? So it's not about him doing shit for other people.
I can't make you better, I can show you.
So
the
we had a
blueprint.
whole viral week doing that. So here we are, full circle.
Quality program.
You know what I'm saying? Where another person on the outside is doing what we've already done. And we've already KD pretty much rallied his troops and led them to the playoffs. What he was supposed to do, he just didn't get over the hump. Not getting over the hump don't make you a great leader, though, right? So leadership is about making sure you get as far as you can. At this point, like I said, I'm not gonna be hypocritical. We blasted KD from that side, and it's like right now, Stephen A., you didn't need to do all of the stuff that you did because it's already been talked about, and he's already covered the bases and say we don't need to talk about that no more. I'm a great leader.
Like even right now, right, with Giannis, right? If he was the leader when they were champions, and he was a great leader, and they 1-6 right now, I can't say he's a bad leader because they starting off bad. They just starting off bad, right? You know, whatever his leadership was when they was winning the championships, when he won the back-to-back MVP, it doesn't change. Right? Because they're starting off bad. We can't say, oh, we need to question his leadership on the decision he was making. Well, when he won the MVPs, we wasn't questioning it. Then why the fuck are we questioning when it's not working?
So, but you want to give the leader the praise, right, and the credit in the good times. Shouldn't they also deserve the blame in the bad times?
You know that's how I feel. You know that's how I feel.
But you didn't give him the credit when he was...
He got 2 MVPs.
But you didn't say he was a great... There was no, these are the best leadership in the...
That's extra.
But I'm saying it's only, your leadership only get questioned when they decide to do it, right? Only when they decide to question it, like, oh, it ain't working. Oh, shit, look, they're horrible over there. Whose fault is it? Whose fault?
It's the same motherfucker fault that got us here when we was doing good. If we doing bad and all the milk gone, the cows ain't shitting right, man, who brought us these cows? Because they was shitting right 2 months ago, and we was praising the motherfucker brought us these cows 2 months ago. These motherfuckers shitting green and all kinds of shit. We need to take them back. We gonna criticize this. Hey, what's up, man? You told us these cows gonna last a whole year. It's 3 months in. I need my money back. So we got room to criticize and we got room to praise.
There's only one group of people, the coach and the players. The coach and the players that can tell us if that leader's good or not.
Facts.
That's it. We can't sit on the outside and look at games and see how they acting in the games and say who the goddamn leader and who's doing a good job.
But right? Be the one speaking up in film.
Yeah.
All kind of, I mean, you know.
Like we don't know, like, yo, hey, Kmart, hey, it might be the quietest nigga on the team. Hey, Kmart, hey, we're about to go work out. You know, meet us at the gym. Boom, 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 boom. Right? And then you might be the loud one in the game. Right? You know what I mean? So it's.
But, I mean, just the devil's advocate, that's how you can ask certain people from a team. That doesn't mean what they're telling you is the truth, right? We've seen this throughout the history of time, right? Somebody, Shaw's an asshole, whatever it may be. That may be one teammate saying that. Five may disagree, but I'm gonna roll with that one because that's the point.
Because we know him. We know him better than the rest of them.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's not for us to question because we don't know.
Yeah, we're not there.
Like we're not in the locker room to actually know who is leading in the game, who is leading in practice, who's leading outside. Right? When we're traveling, that's a whole different leader. Hey, yo, hey, man, I got dinner for everybody. Hey, we got dinner at the Mortons, boom, right? He might not have no minutes in the game, but he's keeping in everybody. Like, he's sensing some shit going on. And instead of going to the team meeting, right, players meeting, he's like, hey, man, we're going to go. I got Mortons, or I got a table at the club, and boom, 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 meet me there, right? You got that guy.
That is leadership.
Who can sense leaders more accurately? Us or the media?
Us.
So we looking at the game, we can tell who might be the leader of the team by the interaction on the bench, who talking to who, how they playing, who's directing what. And even when you look at KD, he might not say a word to nobody the whole game. He might even be on the bench. You never seen him move his mouth. But everybody's looking at him for direction. What we doing? What we doing? Oh, he's looking at Book. Now, Book, he look at Book. Book give us the order, but we know the order came from KD.
So,
and that happens too.
so speaking of people not in the locker room, we asked the chat, is KD a leader? Not in film, not in the locker room.
98% said no. Watch.
Not in the video. 55% said yes. KD is a leader. So one more follow-up to this. Can a team have more than one leader? And in your opinion, what's the cap on how many leaders can be on a team? Everybody can't be the leader.
Oh no, you don't need too many chefs.
That's
You
right.
can have a couple.
You need some sous chefs.
It all listen. It all depends on how the team is structured, right? You know, some teams. You know, to be honest, some teams are structured like a football team, right? You have like the leader, right? He can be the star player.
Yeah.
Then you can have goddamn the defensive leader. You can have the guy that's a locker room leader, right? There's just this different. Depends on how that team is structured. Like when Pat Bev he's coming in a leadership role, right? We got Giannis over there, right? Dame was the leader over there, right? So now you got three leaders on the same. One is the leader with the coach. Like Dame don't have the relationship with Doc, right? Giannis is overall. Then you got Pat Bev that's coming in. That got a relationship with Doc. He's been there before. Hey, what's going on? Hey, tell him what. Hey, man. Hey, come on, man.
Oh no.
Right?
I say Pat more of a vet than a leader. He's like your old.
No,
vet.
what I'm saying, no. Throw
I
that
got
shit
you,
away.
I got you, I got you.
When we talking about leadership, it's like, hey, when he was over in
Chucky
Philly.
Atkins, like a Chucky Atkins
When he was
type.
over in Philly, what was the word? Hey, come on, big fella, you got to do some extra line drills.
We running some line drills.
Right, we're
All
gonna do some line drills.
All
Right, that's a
right.
leadership.
But the
right?
word was when he got the Milwaukee trying that same shit and it wasn't flying.
It wasn't because you got other leaders. Like, oh yeah, no, hold on.
Now you the vet.
Like
Here, you just a good vet.
We can look at it. We can look at it and say, Thanasis probably is the locker room leader.
Maybe, yeah.
Right, just from
Energy,
look, you know
all
what I mean?
that.
Just
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
like, because the little brothers don't listen to him, right? So in the locker room, the Thanasis might have the upper hand. I'm saying, hey man, come on, come on. How you doing? You good? You feel good? Okay, go. Hey, get him a towel. Like that probably is his role, and you gonna be like, come on, y'all know it.
Get him a
Come
towel.
on, you know that guy.
Yeah, but
like, hey, come on, man, keep your head up. Come on, man. Hey, come on, coach, come on. We ready for you.
But I gotta go back
Right.
to what Kenyon was saying though. When he was checking the reporter for talking to the rookie in the corner, not only is there leadership, but it's the vet shit. If you don't have vets, to me, it's hard to say you have any leaders outside of the best players. The best players usually either want to be it or don't want to be it. But outside of
There's
that,
no 50-50 with it.
50-50. So then it's like, okay, well, who are our vets on the team that's gonna be able to get these young dudes in line?
Who's teaching them how to be?
Who's
like in
that?
Miami, right? Miami, when it was going like, when D Wade and all of them left, the leader was Haslam.
Yes, 100%.
He wasn't the best player.
No.
He's the leader. He learned from being with D Wade. He learned from being with Shaq, being with Zoe, being with LeBron James on how when all you left, I know how to, okay, he's the best player. I need to challenge you. I need to teach you how to be a leader to lead them.
Yes.
That's what's missing in these locker rooms.
Bro.
The locker room is missing the veteran who's going to teach the young superstar how to lead them. And that's what's missing. Like you have Luka, but Luka missed Dirt.
Yep.
He didn't get to learn from Dirt. Dirt learned from all these guys on how to be a leader, and he didn't get to pass it on to Luka for Luka to learn how to. So you got Kyrie, who's teaching him when Kyrie's still learning.
Right.
Right?
What did Mike Finley try to do?
Yep.
Give me that beer.
Yeah. Get it out your hand.
Get
Don't-
that beer.
don't take a grown
Give me
man's
that
beer,
beer.
though.
Right. That's Mike. Like you said, he missed Dirk. He missed Mike. He missed the vets that could have. But that's a vet coming to him saying, "What you doing, bro?
Get it out. I get that.
This ain't the championship game. We not about to do that."
But beer is like Gatorade in Slovenia.
No. Seriously. But that's the thing. It's like even with someone like with LeBron, right? What they are learning from him is what leadership, what longevity, what a professional looks like. So even if they don't become leaders, They understand how to be a professional and what to look for.
Yeah, they see
and
it.
from a leader.
No.
So what ends up happening is when LeBron is gone, those guys are going to have a high standard for the next superstar that comes in.
Yep.
Because I had LeBron James. He came here 130. 130. What the fuck? You coming in here 6:30 before we got a 7:30 game? No, sir. Right? You have to be here at a certain time. That's what the last leader taught us. What to expect. This is high standard over here.
You got to sleep here.
Yeah, you damn near. You want to beat him motherfucker sleeping. When shoot around is over, goddamn it, don't go home. Right? And that's what leadership is, right? And that's what the people who follow the leader is going to expect from the next leader. So when Anthony Davis take on that leadership, his shoes, the shoes he got to feel is not the gameplay, it's the preparation now. You have to prepare us and yourself like a leader.
So, question for all you guys on the couch. Did you ever play with any guys who may have thought they were a leader, but they were lying to themselves? They tried to take on that leadership role,
Hell yeah.
but it was like,
For sure. For sure. For sure. Randy Foye.
I didn't need name shot, but
You know, damn, come on, dog. He was the same age as y'all.
I know. What you doing? What you doing, man?
Like I had Antoine, all right? Antoine was the leader. He was, professional, right? When you're talking about the prestige of saying always the right things, dressing the right way, looking the right way, I got to see what a leader looks like, right? When you're saying, I pay you to look a certain way, and when you leave here, you're not gonna put the franchise in jeopardy. That was, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when you're talking about paying somebody and you're talking about putting a stamp on somebody, you gotta make sure you are the leader here and you're a leader when you leave here.
Facts.
That was Antoine Jameson, right? So when the leadership was given to me, it's like, y'all sure? Like I drive 100 without the seat belt. God damn it! Right? You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try the best, but God damn it, I'm still me. Right? So it was one of those.
Gil, did you feel like you were a leader of those squads?
No.
Okay. See? That's...
No, and I never. But they knew that. Like I'm the best player here. I'm the franchise here. I lead by work ethic. But when you talking about, like, what to look for,
no.
Bitch, don't look in this corner. Don't look over here, goddammit. I'm not, Like, I'm when practice comes, goddammit, be honest, I already practiced 2 times. So
Man.
I'm here to fuck around now. It's my office. Right, 7 to 11, goddammit. What's happening? Where the party at?
Man, I done worked out twice already.
You know what the fucked up thing is? I didn't understand my bad habit until probably a couple years ago when somebody asked me, like, when you were playing around in the locker room doing all this, why? And I had to sit back and say, God damn, I'm in the gym at 5. I'm in the gym from 5 to 7, 7 to 9. By the time I see my teammates, it's like recess.
Yeah.
It's recess.
I've done the work
It's
already.
recess for me, not realizing it's fucking classwork for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't understand that then. Like I'm thinking about that now. Like I've been working out by myself this whole time. When human beings come in this motherfucker, what's up, man? How y'all doing? They trying to get ready, man. No, fuck all that. So what'd you do last night?
I
Yeah.
would put you out of practice.
It's like
He was sheltered from everyone else. He was just in the
would've
gym.
I'm in the gym locked in, and when I see
other
you,
people,
yeah.
you was like, oh shit, other people. Hey, what you been doing?
What you been doing?
You ain't been doing
We
nothing.
getting ready for practice. No, fuck that practice. What's up, man?
Play some cards,
What we
yo.
doing after this? Like it was one of those, and I didn't understand that's what I was doing.
That's gym rat. That's what the kids need to understand what a gym rat is.
Yeah.
You've been in the gym so much when you come out, you don't know what's going on. What? Huh? I don't know nothing about none of that. I'm about to go back to the gym right now.
It's like I'm doing my work, not letting them do theirs.
Yeah.
But
Wonder why they can't motherfucking shoot.
We talked about the same way about LeBron. So if I'm one of your teammates and I know you in the gym from 5 to 9.